So come into hands and knees position. Hands, knees and feet hip distance apart. You can support the knees on a blanket. You can have your hands further forward than your shoulders if you want to. Start to flow into some cat and cow. As you exhale, press the hands into the floor, lift the belly and chest and open up the back of the heart. As you inhale, drop the belly and chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lifting the head. And just flowing through these undulations of the spine as you inhale and exhale, thinking about the whole pelvis rolling forwards and backwards over the tops of the femurs, and also the space between the shoulder blades, the rhomboid muscles squeezing towards each other as you inhale and take the shoulder blades towards each other, and lengthening as you exhale as you move the shoulder blades away from the spine. So just having some awareness on those actions. Bring your right hand closer to the center of the mat now and stretch your left arm forward, up, back and down, and join this movement with a breath cycle, and just remembering to plug in the top of the arm bone into the socket. So that's the right arm bone, so really pressing into the floor with the right hand. And now come in to thread the needle, sliding the back of the left hand over towards the right, dropping on the left shoulder, using the right fingertips to press into the floor to lift the right shoulder blade up. So you're stacking the shoulder blades one on top of the other. Your left cheek on the floor, and then pressing on the right hand, coming back onto all fours. And then bringing the left hand slightly further to the center of the mat and doing the same swimming movements with the right hand, about 4 circles, and then going in to thread the needle, sliding the back of the right hand over to the left, coming down onto the right shoulder, using the left fingertips, pressing into the floor to lift the left shoulder blade up and back, stacking the shoulders, right cheek on the floor, taking some breaths. And then pressing on the left hand to come out, coming back into some cat and cow just to iron and loosen out those shoulder muscles. Press into the floor with the hands. And tuck the toes under and just move the hands about a hand width further forward, so in half plank pose. Remember to plug in the tops of the arm bones into the socket, and you're going to keep the spine straight, but squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, and then press the hands into the floor and move the shoulder blades away from each other. You can do this in full plank as well, so there's no undulation of the spine. There's just shoulder blades squeezing towards each other as the chest drops down, and then pressing the hands into the floor, sliding the shoulder blades away from each other. Really working on plugging in the tops of the shoulders all the time. Coming to child's pose now to rest. Bring the hands back alongside the feet. You can part the knees a little bit, or you can support the bottom, you can support the head on the hands. You can always hug the knees into the chest on your back. Gently come up. Take a deep breath.